So it's like, why are you, it's like shooting yourself in the foot over and over again. Why? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about Jawbreaker Girl, aka the woman I'm gonna have to tussle with if BULDAK gets pulled off the shelves. Everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone, never goes in hate to anybody else, but you know, we're here to, oh, that's the gloss on my lips. We're here to talk about what's happening, put my own opinions on what I'm saying. My intention is to never drag anybody down, but we're going to talk about my opinions and all that. So yeah, and remember, these are my opinions alone. If you guys do not like them, just click off. Disclaimer for a future video. Disclaimer I had to put in, and you'll understand why in a future video. But for now, we're here talking about Jawbreaker Girl. Don't forget to comment down below, like and subscribe. Tell me who you want to see next. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so if you haven't heard of this, there's this girl who goes by Jawbreaker Girl on TikTok. I believe she's Canadian because there's a Canada flag in her username. She would eat BULDAK ramen minimum 3 times a week. It is recommended to eat BULDAK ramen twice a month. That's how much I would consume it. I have my little spicy chicken BULDAK downstairs in my pantry. I bought it like 2 months ago or 3 months ago because I only eat it twice a month. Like I'm not gonna over consume it because, you know, I personally didn't want to eat it as much because the sodium is off the charts for one noodle packet. But you know, people do what they do. Anyways, Jawbreaker Girl eats BULDAK ramen like minimum 3 times a week. And then later on, she posts this video stating, don't eat BULDAK ramen. She was hospitalized for 2 weeks for having stomach ulcers. Let's just take a look. Okay, so obviously I want to work in healthcare, so I feel very empathetic, and even as just a normal human being, I feel very empathetic to her situation. However, I personally felt like I stopped having empathy for her due to what happened next. I had to mute that clip because I don't know if the music's copyrighted or not taking a chance. But basically, she's assembling a team of lawyers. Okay, I know I just said this is what made me stop losing empathy, but we're really about to get to that. She assembled a team of lawyers because she feels like it's not right to have a product on the shelves that could harm children and people because she got stomach ulcers. Okay, wanting to make a plan of action. However, the kick is, this lady, I just know her as Jawbreaker Girl, by the way, she's continuing to still eat the BULDAK ramen. And her explanation is actually like, my eyes rolled back to my head and I gave myself a lobotomy. That's how I felt. So let's watch that video. This is the most like 2 + 2 did not equal 4. Okay, you're suing because it gave you stomach ulcers. You're suing BULDAK because it's giving you stomach ulcers. While you are assembling your lawyers to sue BULDAK, you're going to continue eating BULDAK because why should I be punished? It's like jumping off of like a high place and breaking your leg. and you do it again, because why should I be punished? They should just remove all high places. Probably a bad example, but that's what it feels like to me. Like, you know something's bad for you, you're going to continue to do it because it's there, because why should you be punished? Girl, at this point you're punishing yourself. I mean, you want the stomach ulcers again? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Why are you going to continue doing something that's so harmful and you're actively trying to make a change against it, but still doing that? It's like standing up for a cause, but then also not supporting the cause by, like, with your own actions, because why should I be punished? But still trying to stand up for the cause and make a change. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why are you suing? Like, I don't know how courts or anything will view this or whatever. I'm not a lawyer. I never tried to be a lawyer. I watched Law and Order a few times. I watched Bull, so All Rise. Like, I'm not seasoned in this, obviously, but I'm pretty sure that you're gonna, like, this action, this behavior of why should I be punished, this mindset will bite you in the butt in court. It's like, how are you even suing? Why should I be punished? Why are you even suing? And speaking of that, why should I be punished? Why should we be punished? Because you're eating BULDAK at an unhealthy amount per week. Like, why? If it get removed off the shelves, I will go into, like,
leave me alone!
Like, we're gonna have to tussle because my boxing gloves are up, because I want my BULDAK. And I don't even eat it like that. That's the thing. I feel like it's a snack that you should have in moderation. Well, I like putting little Spam chunks in it as well, but again, a snack that you should have in moderation. So why should we as a society be punished for your poor decision making? If you look at the comments under some of the videos, under the video we just watched, everybody's like together. So someone's like, as with the name M, they're like, no one's forcing you to eat it though. Exactly, like, you're eating it. Like, nobody forced you to eat it 3 times a week. Like, I feel like maybe if there isn't already on the wrappers, BULDAK should at least have a disclaimer saying, like, only eat like once or twice a month, recommended once or twice a month, you know, like something to say that. But I don't think it should go off the shelves, for real. Someone said, I'm suing the sun for being too bright at, like, also, I noticed the BULDAK she's eating, like the ones in her video that she eats, is the carbonara. Side note, I don't like the carbonara BULDAK, so it all feels really diabolical to me. And then someone was like, suing the company while eating the products is crazy work. It is, because it doesn't make sense. If it damaged you, so, like, if it caused you problems, like going to the hospital, why would you continue to eat it? Where does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. So it's like, why are you, it's like shooting yourself in the foot over and over again. Why? Like, why? Next, someone said, everyone point and laugh. Because it's you're laughing because it's stupid. Why are you continuing to eat it? And I want to sound so repetitive, but it's like, it doesn't make sense. Someone, like, bang it into my head, the thought process, because hearing why should I be punished isn't good enough for me. It doesn't make sense. And then someone was like, BULDAK's lawyers looking like yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? It doesn't make sense. How are you gonna, I don't understand. Next, we're going to watch a video where Jawbreaker Girl shows us her favorite BULDAK recipe. And I feel like a lot of these videos now are not only just to get her point across, but it's also to rage bait us. And so we're going to watch this video now.
Let me show you my favorite BULDAK recipe while I explain why I still eat them even after getting stomach ulcers and being in the process of suing them for $15 million. First, boil the noodles for 5 minutes. By the way, there's no warning label on the back. Oh, if they made you sick and you're suing them for $15 million, why are you still eating them? Because it's not my fault. It's the company's fault. Why should I have to be punished? Because they can't be responsible. Add the spice packet, not all of it. See, on my vlog, it's still a little bit left. And check the nutritional value of BULDAK, and you wouldn't believe it. Let me insert a clip and show you. Using calorie, what else is so deadly about BULDAK besides just the spice? You can believe it. 2,700 milligrams of sodium. And yet it's still allowed to be sold on Canadian and American shelves. Now you add 1 raw egg yolk. Then you add some mayo and some milk. See, I'm making it less spicy and I still got sick. Then you stir the water from the ramen. Add it in slowly so you don't cook the pan. I would do the ramen. Then add it into the bowl and mix. Now the finishing touches, some cheese. This should also dilute the spice a bit. I really like cilantro. If you think cilantro tastes like soap, you're tweaking. And some everything bagel seasoning. Now you add the lid and leave it for a few minutes to let the steam melt the cheese. Look how good that looks. I'm not feeling very good. I'll just stay tuned on the $15 million BULDAK lawsuit.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's obvious, but I'm filming this part. I'm still continuing. You can see my shirt I was wearing yesterday in the background. But I'm continuing this part of the video at a later date because I had to go to the stores and work while I was filming. So it's just like a few hours later or a day later. So yeah, we're on.
Oh, who is you?
Okay, so after that clip, I feel like it's really infuriating. Really infuriating to see that she continues to eat the bulldog. And I know this part was just to add to the rage bait. That's what I believe in my heart. She was just rage baiting us. But at the end, you could see her rub her stomach and say, like, oh, I'm sick or something like that, knowing dang well what she's doing to herself. Like, if you know something's bad and you're intentionally doing it, I would consider that self-harm. Like, no, like when you usually say self-harm, you think of really negative things, but doing something bad that you know is bad for you, that caused something bad, and you continue to do it, that's still self-harm no matter what it is. Like, continuing to eat the bulldog. And she was like, I even made it less spicy and it hurt my stomach. And I know I have a different spice tolerance, like, girl, TMI. But like, people like will say like Taco Bell, for example, they'll be like, oh, I have to use the bathroom after Taco Bell, or like, I hate something spicy, so I have to use the bathroom. Also, I'm getting my stuff up on my iPad, so if you see that, my reflection, that's what I'm doing. But oh, it's spicy, yada 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 this. I don't have that spice. Like, I could tank it. I will be fine. The only thing that spice does to me is, like, I don't know how to describe it. I could just feel it like burning in my stomach. That sounds kind of alarming, but that's only if it's too spicy, you know, girl, you know. But yeah, she's intentionally she's intentionally self-harming herself, and I feel like it's just for the views part at this point. Like, I don't know, maybe she does genuinely like bulldog, but she's continuing to do it for the views. Like, there's no way you're posting and be like, my stomach hurts. Like, so after all that, like, you want people to comment and stuff to boost it for the algorithm. And but if I wasn't worried about ever like being like, I don't know, I would have been like, girl. Like, I would have commented like, girl. But I'm trying my best not to play into that rage bait stuff, that propaganda. That sounds so stupid, but you know. Oh, now we're going to read some of the comments. I might drink. It's Sunday, but I was like, oh, I could use some CFA breakfast. That's my favorite thing from Chick-fil-A. Someone was like, rage bait final boss. Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. Like, exactly to the T. She's just rage baiting us. Someone was like, Sophia, with the cute little around her name. She was like, she actually pissed me off. Like, that's your fault. Because it is her fault. It is her fault. Like, what? The kettle, what is it? The kettle calling the pot black or something? I don't know. Like, literally, bro, how are you going to complain about getting stomach ulcers when you are the one committing this? I don't know how to like describe it. Of course, there should be warning labels. There should be limits on the bulldog or something. Because if it's causing stomach ulcers, that's really bad. But alternatively, you shouldn't be eating it so frequently because it's horrible for you. And from previous videos, you can see that not only has it given her stomach ulcers, she used this app to check how much sodium it is. And I, again, said, I read the labels, so I know the sodium stuff is, like, the nutrition stuff is horrible. Like, sodium's like over 1,000 something. And she's still continuing to eat it. Like, she'll go on the app and say, this is horrible for you. This is horrible. But then eat it. Like, it is your fault. it is your fault. You are making this decision with all the information and consequences that were given to you, and you're still doing it. Like, what's the point? It's a little triggering. Next, Stray Kids. Oh, it's a Stray Kids fan. They're like, what's the point of doing them if you're still going to eat them? Apparently because she doesn't want to, like, it's not her fault and she shouldn't be punished. But girl, I think you already got your punishment. I'm just saying. And then someone said, I'm convinced it's an app for the calories app. That could be it, because although she's showing the calorie thing maybe to be informative, it could be an undisclosed ad, because nowhere in that video I saw like hashtag ad, hashtag whatever, because it is a little random. So I get what they mean. I get what that person means. Someone said, okay, I'm gonna sue Warheads for being sour. And then they put the stinky face down there. On Jawbreaker Girl's TikTok, you can see that she just posts a bunch of like stuff from the, allegedly, I'm not sure, the BULDAK website and social media, saying like, oh, they're gonna be removing yourselves off the shelves and news report. But I don't know, because some of, like, I don't know. This photo, the bottom photo, I don't know. The breaking news, it looks a little strange. It looks a little homemade, because you know how you usually see like where the news source came from? I don't see that. I don't know. Also, didn't they talk about removing like they're talking about like ramen that causes like really bad like issues for you, and everybody thought it was BULDAK, but it was really some like unknown brand, and to me, unknown brand to me. So I don't know if BULDAK's gonna go, but I don't know. But we could really see Jawbreaker Girl is like extremely, in my opinion, milking this whole lawsuit thing. And I get, like, when you do a lawsuit, you need to gain. I mean, I've seen some people, like, gain exposure for stuff. But I feel like there's a lot of insincerity within this lawsuit. Because you're doing it, but you're still eating it, saying, why should I be punished? Imagine having people who suffer, like, how do I say it? Suffered from also similar things because they consume too much of it in a short period of time, and they see you like, why should I be punished? Like, how that can make them feel. And just like how you're suing BULDAK, but you're also like rage baiting, I'm trying to think about how to word this, like attention seeking when filing your suit. Like, I feel like it's not genuine. It's just like, maybe a part of it is, but it genuinely just feels like to me that she's just doing it for clout. And we could tell that by all the things she's saying and doing in her videos. Okay, so in the end, I feel like Jawbreaker Girl is kind of rage baiting. I still don't know how true this lawsuit is, but she claims to be true, and she's suing BULDAK. Apparently, Jawbreaker Girl also sued Jawbreakers in the past. Don't know why. Frankly, I don't care. Well, I'm not gonna feed into that. But I feel like a note to self: when consuming something, everything should be consumed in moderation. Whether that goes for sweets, vegetables even, or just like junk food, everything should be consumed in moderation. And I know, especially like those who are American like me, it's like go big or go home, like, you know. But it's always important to remember that the key to like a lot of stuff is just consuming it in moderation. And seeing what BULDAK Girl did, she did not do that, and she suffered consequences. Hers happened to be just like, how do I say it? The consequences of her eating the BULDAK, I believe, appear faster than what like consequences of eating a bunch of sugar would look like. Because I feel like it's like the same thing. Bulldog products shouldn't be that dangerous, but everything should be consumed in moderation because there could be adverse side effects. So always remember to be mindful about what you eat, and don't fall for rage bait, because majority of why she's probably doing this is for clout and rage baiting, whether this is true or not. And that being said, let me know what you want to talk about next in the next video, because I have a few videos in lineup, but you know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, watch a previous one or wait for the next. Follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram at Sweetpoptart07, and Jada's Interludes on Instagram if you want to see my personal life. And without further ado, bye guys.
Fucking hate people, because how you gonna sue spicy BULDAK noodle for giving you stomach ulcers when you're the dumbass that's making extra spicy chili oil to add to it, and you eating that shit 3 times a day? That sounds like a user error to me, not a BULDAK issue.